Governor Charlie Baker is defending his push to get students back into the classroom in the midst of the pandemic. The governor made a plea to trust the science. WBZ's Tiffany tells us the governor also announced a new plan for rapid testing of students and teachers in the event of an outbreak.
The governor says rapid testing could be the answer to get teachers and students back into the classroom this time next month, but educators and parents say they're still worried about the spread of COVID-19. Back to school anxiety for special ed teacher Kathryn Anderson.
Even in a hybrid model, I would be seeing 45 different students every single day.
Governor Charlie Baker says teachers shouldn't have any major concerns returning to the classroom, implementing rapid coronavirus testing for schools that see a spike in cases.
We need to commit to the science. We believe we have, but we also need to commit to the kids.
Anderson, who teaches in Chelsea, says families are still at risk of getting sick.
Knowing that the virus takes 2 weeks to show up, it feels like that's a responsive measure, not a preventive measure.
Some parents sharing in those frustrations.
There's no reason a child can't get an infection and get infected with the virus and spread it to other children and to other families.
Cambridge Public Schools is halting in-person learning, beginning with virtual classes next month to prevent a spread. Governor Baker is also requiring students to get a flu shot by the end of the year, a measure that one father says makes sense.
A lot of people are going to be against it, but I think it's great because it's going to reduce the strain on our healthcare system.
But as many teachers prepare to welcome students back in person or remotely, they're looking to the governor to answer some important questions.
Who is at risk? How do people enter the building? How do we ensure their safety? You know, who do we flag for testing? So there are so many questions, but there are very little responses.
The teachers union says they also have concerns when it comes to custodians and bus drivers, school employees that also come into contact with students. From Cambridge, I'm Tiffany for WBZ News.